Tellemtribe Tarot, daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Peace, Gemini. I am Cherokee with Tellemtribe Tarot, coming to you with another reading. I pray that this reaches you at the right time and that it helps you to make the ultimate decision of what you need to do for what you see best in your life. Remember that this is a general reading, so all messages may not resonate. So you can take what resonates, apply it, and leave behind what does not. This is for entertainment purposes only. So if nothing is resonating, hopefully it will be entertaining for you. You can also book a reading at www.tellemtribetarot.com. All right, Gemini, so let's see what your spirit guides have to say. I feel as though someone is going to be communicating with you, reaching out to you, trying to connect with you before the new year. Gemini could be someone that you have distanced yourself from. I hear a knock at the door. Someone who did not want to make a decision right away. Someone who was comfortable in their actions and the way how they were doing things. Someone who likes to have their cake and eat it too. Oh my goodness, they are definitely coming towards you, Gemini. The question is, what are you gonna do about it? So Gemini, I see that your current energy is that you're tired of the situation with the Ten of Swords as the overall energy. And I feel as though and by the way, you're going to hear fireworks and some more shit in the back of my video as usual. This is just a part of my aesthetic. I'm at peace with it, so I imagine my tribe will be too. Had to give y'all that little commercial break. So yeah, Gemini, the overall energy of the deck is the Ten of Swords. So this is a situation that has been really tugging on your heartstrings, tugging on your thoughts, and you've been trying to put things into perspective and to see how you can move forward, because I sense that this is someone who I sense that you, Gemini, do not want to go into the new year with this energy. You are ready to branch off and move on and really try to figure out what's next for you. Like, you don't want any confusion in your life. And I feel like, you feel as though your mind is being tricked into believing things that are not true. Your words were being twisted. Your thoughts were clouded. And it stopped you from making clear decisions about the situation. I feel as though someone may have stepped in your way, in a sense, like they did not accept their wrongdoings. They kind of just left it on you to bear and left it on you to make the decision, because they know that Gemini is strong and Gemini will not pull back their love if they make the Gemini feel as though they've been trying. So that's why I feel like the Eight of Swords is here, Gemini, is because you literally feel like your hands are tied and you are so intelligent and strong, but now you need to be strong for yourself. You've been strong enough in this scenario, going back and forth with this person, trying to get the truth out of them, trying to see what their thought process is. And they've made it very difficult because they portray that they want a new beginning with you, but they do otherwise. They do things like they talk about the future, but it never really has a clear path of what the future entails. So they'll say things like, oh, I want to marry you, Gemini. Or I want to have kids with you, Gemini. I want to build with you. I want to make a life with you, Gemini. But it's so immature. There's no thought behind it. It's as if they're just speaking. But Gemini, I feel like you've just been holding on to these things because you are looking, as usual, for the good in this person. So you may be dealing with another Gemini or an Aquarius or a Libra, because it's all over this reading. Also possible that it may be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And yeah, it's either an air sign or a fire sign. Or it could be any sign. But it's just saying that the energy tied to this is confusion and distorted thinking and not knowing how to maneuver, because a part of you still wants to keep trying, but your mind knows. In your mind, you know that this is probably something that is not going to be a good fit for you right now. And with everything that you have going for you, Gemini, you don't want to be held back mentally by something that you're choosing to keep you in a stagnant position. It's like you're choosing to stay the same. And then the problem in connection with this is that you're having these mental blockages by choice. It's like you're choosing not to see the truth because you want more time to decide on this situation. And that's why in the beginning of the reading, Gemini, I feel like this person is going to travel to you. Like they're going to take action and they're going to bring this full energy, those same promises. Why is the Fool here? Yeah, they're going to bring up the past. They're going to say stuff like, oh, I've been working on myself and I've been with family and putting things into perspective while you were gone, Gemini. And I feel like, you turned me to look inside at myself. They're coming to you. I feel like they're coming to you right before the clock strikes 12 for 2023, because Gemini, I feel like this person knows that you've let them go. And the only way that they'll be able to hold you again in that capsulated, that thing that they do, I just feel it. It's like you feel as if it's real, but it's just something that they're doing to just stall. Like they stall. Like they can't make their mind up because they have so much shit going on. This person needs to do shadow work. This person needs to get in touch with their inner child. This person has mommy issues, Gemini. This person you remind this person of their mother. I'm sorry. You remind this person of a feeling that they have never felt before with a woman, or a feeling that they've never felt before with a man. This person, and by right, the roles can be reversed, but Gemini, this person feels as though they cannot live without you, but they don't know how to treat you. And that's why you're conflicted, because you're trying to make excuses for them to give them more chances, but they have work to do. And they're not really admitting everything that they need to admit, which is why the Five of Swords is here. They're conflicted. Could you give me more insight on why the Five of Swords is here? It's also needing you to consider, Gemini. Look, Gemini, this person is conflicted with themselves. They don't know how to move forward without you. I feel like you were the first real situation that they had. And they feel like you boost their ego, Gemini. Like you compliment them in a way they've never been complimented before. People compliment this person often. This person could be someone in the public eye, or someone who's celebrated often, a celebrity, Gemini. Which is why the Six of Wands is here. Or this could also be someone who's just full of themselves. And you know how to stroke your person's ego, Gemini. And they missed that. You were their connection to themselves. Like you showed them a part of themselves that they weren't trying to face. And then you pulled your energy back. And that's why they're coming back with this Eight of Wands energy in hopes of going back to normal with what you were doing. But this person just wasn't being completely honest with you. They want you to change your perspective to their perspective. And because you won't, they have this Nine of Swords energy. And I feel like this is your energy as well. And that's why it's so conflicted. You're going from the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords, Gemini. And back and forth and back and forth. And if you look now, it's a cycle that keeps on happening. You know, he comes or she comes. You guys try to work things out. Your communication doesn't work. You remind this person, hey, look, you need to work on yourself. Let me work on myself. And then we can try again. But then they don't want to leave you alone. Then you boost their ego. You hold back the way how you feel to accommodate them. You build them up, and then they break you down. And then the cycle continues. So what is Gemini likely to do? What is the possible outcome when this person comes to Gemini at midnight? The Six of Pentacles, Gemini, they want to give you, they want to work with you. They want to work on things. They want to try again. But the problem is, Gemini, is that, I'm going to pull more cards. They're selfish. They're trying to have their cake and eat it too. I feel like I said this earlier on in the reading, like this person is wealthy, Gemini, that you're dealing with. I feel like this person puts you in position to do some really great things. But Gemini, for you, you just wanted your heart to be cared for and not stomped on with lies and deceit. And this is what happened. So when they come back, they're trying to redeem themselves. So they may offer you money. You know, they may leave money on your doorstep or something, or sell you money in an effort to try to get you back. They're going to surprise you though. They're going to surprise you. But I feel like this is actually your energy, Gemini. Like, you're not trying to share shit with them. You ain't trying to share your thoughts right now. You want to just mourn in peace. You want to mourn the loss of this connection in peace. But this person won't leave you alone. That shuffle was ass. This person won't leave you alone, Gemini. This person will not leave you alone. I feel like there's so much love in this connection, but there's so much dishonesty. And because of the dishonesty, it's causing conflict between you and this person, Gemini. And I feel like really your spirit guides want you to see your worth. I feel like you've been going back and forth with this for a while. I feel like these readings that I've been doing for you, Gemini, this has been the same situation happening over and over again. And all you do is go back and try to fix things and come out feeling worse, which is why you're having a hard time making a decision with the Eight of Swords. And then you go into having these nightmares, having these flashbacks, having these dreams, having these pictures in your mind of what you thought things would be, this new beginning, and then it's not that. So the Magician card is here, and this is a big deal because your spirit guides are trying to tell you that you have all the signs here. You have everything. This person has showed you who they truly are. And although they may not have meant you any harm, they've harmed you. And your spirit guides are showing you that you have to decide based on what you were presented with to make a decision about how you would like to move forward into the new year. Do you want to bring this old, outdated, toxic energy into the new year? Or do you want to start afresh and clean slate and officially cut the cord with this person? Gemini, your spirit guides are challenging you to look at the situation for what it is and not for what you want it to be. Gemini, all in all, this person wants to be back in your life, but they know that you are becoming, you are in the becoming. You are in an energy of making more conscious decisions. You are in this beautiful energetic sphere where you are becoming untouchable, and that scares them. They can't use manipulative tactics anymore to draw you back in, and that scares them. The new year is coming and they can't be with you, and that scares them because they've never understood how you could be so strong on your own when everyone that they've experienced always needed them, but not you, Gemini. You don't need them. So I feel like Gemini, with the Knight of Pentacles here, it was in the reverse. I could read it in both positions. All in all, Gemini, this person is afraid to bring this energy to you, but they're gonna come. They're gonna come. They're gonna come, and it's going to be a difficult conversation because, one, you may not open the door. Two, if you do open the door, you won't give them a satisfying response with this Eight of Swords. And I feel like if you decide to keep it moving and leave them in the past, it's really going to hurt their ego with this Five of Swords energy. And they're going to leave feeling defeated. And so will you. But at the end of the day, you'll be victorious because you know your worth. I hope this reading resonates. I wish you all a happy new year. Prosperous, safe, and loving vibes. And I'll talk to you soon. Love and light, tribe.